Good evening, students. Today we are going to learn the topic called angle sum property of a triangle. So if a triangle is given, then there is two important property for any triangle that we have to learn. The very first is the sum of the internal angle of a triangle is 180 degree. Say if ABC is a triangle, then at vertex A the angle form is denoted by angle A or simply A. At vertex B the angle B, at vertex C the angle C, then angle A plus angle B plus angle C is 180 degree. This is the first property called angle sum property. Okay, this is very important. This we will learn today. Another one, the angle is formed by producing one of the vertex. Okay, so if any vertex of a triangle is produced, then the angle formed at that vertex through the produced length, that is called the exterior angle, and this exterior angle is sum of the two interior or opposite interior angle that we have to keep in mind. Like in this, ABC is the triangle, C is produced to D, then at C we are getting an exterior angle is formed which is not inside the triangle but it is outside the triangle but touching the one side of a triangle only. Okay, and the other produced side. Then this exterior angle means ACD is equals to sum of two opposite interior angle, means it is angle A plus angle B. Okay, means exterior angle C is angle A plus angle B. So these are the two things that we have to learn, and we are going to learn about these two things, and we have to prove this angle sum property, and based on that questions we have to solve. Students, we have to keep in mind few general denotation for a triangle. So triangle ABC is there, then at their vertex the internal angle is denoted by that alphabet itself. Say at A the internal angle is angle A, the internal angle is at B is angle B. So angle A is nothing but angle A is angle BAC. It simply means keep in mind, if I am talking for angle A, means this is the angle, student. You might be getting this point. Then angle A, whether you write angle A or angle BAC, because angle is always bounded by two sides, so the name of that angle is given by considering the two sides. So both mean the same thing. Okay, similarly at B, whether you write the angle B or angle ABC or start with vertex C, angle CBA mean the same. So whether similarly angle A can be written as angle BAC or angle CBA, it means the same. Similarly at vertex C,
CAB.
yes, CAB, correct, you are right, it is our AB. So similarly at vertex C we can make the angle, or the full form of this angle C means it is angle ACB or angle,
BCA.
very good, BCA. It means this. So this is the common denotation. So rather than writing the angle in this bigger form is with the three alphabet, we prefer to write the internal angle by the single alphabet. Okay, student. Now there is another important denotation. Whatever the side in front of an angle, that side is denoted by a small alphabet of that one. Means, student, if we consider the angle A, then in front of angle A the side is BC. So the BC is denoted by a small a. Are you getting? So a small a denote the side in front of, so it is side in front of angle A. So whatever this small alphabet A denote the side length in front of angle A. Okay, means this is what? BC. So similarly, if I write for a small b, what will be the denotation for a small b? So a small b will denote the side AC.
AC.
Good. So whether you write AC or take from CA mean the same thing. So similarly, whether you write BC or CB mean the same thing. Similarly, a small c may side in
A
front of angle C, it will be AB. Very good. So it will be our
B A
AB or BA.
B A.
And these are the general denotation. Okay. So this is small, I mean denoting in short form is having the bigger meaning. So that is the general one. Is it is acceptable to everywhere. Okay, student. It is about the triangle. Now, what are the properties of a triangle? So two important properties we have to learn. Properties of a triangle. So we have to learn two important properties. Very first, it is in the form of theorem called angle sum property. So angle sum properties. So what this angle sum properties tell? It is addition of angle. Angle, it's sum. So addition of all angle of a triangle means all the internal angle of a triangle is 180 degree. So right, the sum of all internal angle of a triangle is how much? It is
180 degree.
180 degree. This is the theorem. Means if we are given with a triangle, say A, B, C, this is the triangle, then what we have to prove? Then we have to prove this angle A plus angle B plus
Plus angle
angle C.
B.
Means this angle A, it is the internal angle format vertex A. B denote the internal angle format vertex B, and C denote the angle format vertex C. Okay, student. So sum of these three angles is equal to
180
180. This we have to prove. How to prove? For proving that, what is this 180 degree? Recall, a student, 180 degree means when 180 degree angle is formed at any straight line, means if there is some linear pair or addition of many angle is forming a straight line, then it is 180 degree. So to prove this, we need to make such a straight line. So for that we have to make a construction. So what is the construction? Student, these are the order of writing. This is the theorem that I have written, or a statement of the theorem. What is to be proved? So the statement itself is written in mathematical form. Now construction. So for the construction, understand, we want to convert all these angle ABC into a straight angle. How that can be converted? By drawing a line parallel to any one of the side passing through other vertex. So right, draw a line parallel to one of the side and passing through the other vertex. One of the side and passing through other vertex. Passing through other vertex. A student, what do we mean? We mean simply we want to draw a parallel line. either parallel to AB or BC or CA. Yes, tell me, कौन से वर्टेक्स से हम एक लाइन ड्रॉ कर दें जो कि
एंगल ए
पैरेलल हो? या यू मे ड्रॉ at A or at B or at C. If you want to draw at A, means through this A we want to draw a line which is parallel to this BC, means it should be like this one. You may draw in dotted one so that it will be parallel to this one. At this time this will act as transversal. Okay, this is angle A. So whatever this angle B, this angle will be same as this angle. Are you getting? Again, if we consider the angle C, again this AC is acting as a transversal, so we can write this angle will be same as this one. Why? It is alternate interior angle.
alternate interior angles.
This is also because of alternate interior angle. And since we are knowing that sum of this angle and this angle, this three angle will be 180 because it is forming a straight line. It is so simple. Okay, so we are going to do this in next page. Okay, student, you are free to draw at B also, don't worry for that. If you have any doubt, let me draw at B itself. If you are drawing at B, बहुत बार हमारे बच्चे को डाउट होता है कि बुक में भी ए पे ही लिया है एंड ऑल द टीचर आर आल्सो टेकिंग एट ए. Why not B? A student, why if you want to draw a line passing through B and parallel to AC, how it will appear? It will appear like this. So whatever this one means, this time this is parallel to this one. This is angle A. Okay, student. Now observe carefully. At this time, this AB is acting as a transversal. Therefore, in this case, since this AC is parallel to this line we have drawn, AB is transversal, so this angle will be this one. Means this angle will be same as this one. Again, alternate interior angle. And this is the angle B that you are already knowing. And whatever this angle C is there, it will be same as this C. Okay, so again we are getting that this is the straight line, so sum of these angle, this internal angle and this alternate interior angle that we have written is 180. So whether you draw at A or at B or at C, that will not affect the result. Okay, student, so that we have to take care. Just we have to draw a line parallel to one of the side and passing through other vertex. So let us consider. Yeah, student, tell me कौन सा मैं ड्रॉ कर दूं, कौन सा आपको अच्छा लग रहा है दोनों में? Let
B
PQ, yeah, parallel to, बोलिए कौन से साइड से ले लूं?
एंगल B.
ओके, एंगल बी से ले लेता हूं, मींस पैरेलल टू AC. चलिए इसी वाले को लेकर के हम ड्रॉ करते हैं. ठीक है, यू आर फ्री टू ड्रॉ एनी वन ऑफ दे. स्टूडेंट, just observe this. In this case, our triangle is like this. So A, B and C. A student, observe carefully. We are going to draw a line parallel to this. Means whatever this AC is there in the same parallel. Means this inclination and this inclination will be the same. So be careful, then draw it. For that, one may take the scale. I could not take this. Okay, if you are taking the scale, then you can, observing the angle, you can draw it. Or roughly we can draw like this. It appear to me parallel to this one. Let me draw correctly. Now it appear that this line is parallel to this one, but this is a line, so no need to end this just in one direction. You also extend it other direction. So this is our PQ. Okay, student. Now observe here, by construction, this PQ is parallel to AC. Why? It is by construction. And now consider this, mark the internal angle. This is angle A, this is angle B, this is angle C. Okay, student? So you may denote by only ABC or angle ABC, right? Now observe carefully, this AC is parallel to PQ and AB is the transversal now. Student, now we have to take this as the transversal. So while taking this AB as transversal, what we can write? So what is the property of a parallel line and transversal? In that case, the alternate interior angle are equal or corresponding angle are equal. Here, whatever this angle A is there, it will be same as this one. It simply means this will also be A. Okay. So whatever the angle A, this can be transformed at this one. Okay. So right. This implies angle PBA is same as angle A. Why? It is alternate interior angle. Okay, students? Now apply the same thing. Again, student, AC is parallel to PQ and ABC is transversal. In this case, yes, in this case again, means now this BC is acting as our transversal. So while this BC is going to act as transversal, in this case we can say whatever this angle, the same will be this angle. Okay, students? So mark it as angle C. It is angle C. Okay, so let us mark it. Also, so right. Also directly we can write angle QBC or CBQ. Angle CBQ is equals to angle C. Why? Same cause alternate interior angle when PQ is parallel to AC. So because of this PQ which is drawn parallel to AC, we are able to write this. Now, what is the property of a straight line? When PQ is a straight line, so angle PBA plus angle ABC plus angle CBQ is equals to 180 degree. Now, by a straight line, angle, what we can write? Angle PBA. Observe carefully. Angle PBA. This angle. Though it is same as A, I will substitute later as A. Then angle ABC. Angle ABC. Is it okay? Yes?
Yes,
Then what is the other one? CBQ.
CBQ.
Good. Angle CBQ. This will be 180 degree. Now, what is this PBA? Use this first one.
angle A.
What we have written? Good. So this is same as angle A. What is this angle AB?
Angle C.
It is angle B. In short form, it is denoted as angle B. And what is angle CBQ?
Angle C.
We have denoted as
Angle C.
A. Yes, using 2. So it is our 180 degree. Thus, what we have observed? Angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equals to 180 degree. What is ABC? ABC are the internal angle. So this tells us sum of interior angle of a triangle is 180 degree. Okay, student, it is like based on this the question is framed. The questions are very easy. Student, let me take one question just for your understanding. Sum of two angle of a triangle, sum of two angle of a triangle is 75 degree, then find the third angle and also give the type of triangle. The type of triangle. Students, here the sum of two angle is given as 75 degree. So understand, means the two angle sum is this one. We have to calculate the third angle and type of triangle. Type of triangle means whether right angle triangle or equilateral triangle or acute angle, obtuse angle, those things we have to write. A student, it is very easy to understand. You may just draw a triangle. Let us call this angle as A, this angle as B, this angle as C. Let us call this A, B, and this is denoting this C. So here what is given? The given is that sum of two angle means let us denote angle A plus angle B. It is our 75 degree. So what will be the third angle? Now since the theorem is that angle A plus angle B plus angle C is 180 degree. Why? That cause you have to write here, student. Very good. सही आंसर बता पोस्ट किया आप लोगों ने. So students, so it is very simple. Why this is 180 degree? You have to write in front. It is nothing but it is angle sum property. Very good. What type of triangle? That also please post. Now this value you have to substitute together. So 75 plus angle C is equals to 180. This implies angle C is equals to 180 minus of 75. It is 105 degree. Now student, what is this? This is one of the answer. So the first is our third angle, which is unknown. Though I have taken angle A plus angle B 75 degree, you may take angle B plus angle C. That doesn't matter. So third angle is 105 degree. It is this answer. Now, what we are observing? Which type of triangle is this? Yes, student?
Yes.
Acute. Right
Isosceles.
angle. Obtuse.
Isosceles.
Isosceles. What is the property of isosceles? Isosceles का मीनिंग होता है दो साइड इक्वल.
Equal.
ओके, यहाँ दो साइड इक्वल जब होते हैं देन टू angles are also equal. Here two angles are not equal. Here we are observing that this 105 is greater than 90 degree. When one angle is greater than 90 degree, then such mean the triangle is obtuse angle. So obtuse angle आप जाकर के पहले वीडियोस देखिए, फर्स्ट और सेकेंड वीडियोस, देयर इट इज एक्सप्लेन टाइप ऑफ angle and angle based triangle. So when the angle is greater than 100, sorry, when the angle is greater than 90 degree, it is called obtuse angle or obtuse triangle. So it is obtuse angle triangle. Okay, it is this one. So it is so simple, student. Now let us go for the other property. और the question may be framed like this. एक और भी क्वेश्चन मैं खुद से फ्रेम करके बतलाता हूं. A student in figure, so let me take a figure. Consider this as A, this as B, this as C. Okay, student? So let us consider this point as D. It is not touching anything, but it is just a line which is drawn from vertex B, which is the angle bisector. Okay, student? And this angle is given as, let me take this as 30 degree. Okay? And this angle as 70 degree. Or let me take this as 70 degree. Okay? So right in the figure, 70 degree may be given as the angle A also. और आपको यदि ऐसे डाउट लग रहा है तो एंगल A को ही हम 70 ले लें. So you are free to choose anyone, and it depends on the question how it is given. It is 70 degree. So in figure, angle A is 70 degree. It is one thing. BD is bisector of angle B. It is one thing. And angle CBD is 30 degree. Then you have to find the angle C. So what is value of angle C? That you have to determine. Here one of the bisector is given. Yes, a student, calculate and tell me quickly.
Sir, angle B is 60 degree.
Very good. A student, observe carefully. Last day we have learned that if there is any angle bisector, then it simply means it divides the complete angle into two equal half. So here it is given that this BD is angle bisector. So this is 30 degrees one of this side. So this simply tells that this angle will also be your 30 degree. Okay. So therefore angle B will be twice of this angle. So right, since BD is bisector of angle B, so this simply means angle B is equals to twice of angle CBD. The same thing we have written, twice of angle CBD, which is given to us as 30 degree. Okay, now student, so this is equals to 2 into 30 is equals to 60 degree. This way you may understand, or directly from the figure you can also write this is 30, so other one is 30, so total angle B is 30 plus 30. So you are also able to write like this, angle B is equals to 30 plus 30, this is equals to 60 degree. Good, correct answer. This way we have denoted. And the angle A is given as 70 degree. It is given. Now since angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equals to 180 degree.
Angle sum property.
Very good. So that you have to write in front of this. While you are writing this, you have to write it. It is because of the angle sum property. So it is angle sum property. Okay. ASP I have written. So angle A is given as 70 plus B we have calculated as 60. Do not think for 30. 60 plus angle C is equals to 180 degree. So angle C is equals to 180 minus 60 plus 70 is 130.
30.
So subtract it, it is our 50.
50 degree.
Are you getting? So this is the required answer. So questions are very simple, student. Okay. So this way you have to take care. A student, the question may be framed based on some parallel lines. So let me frame one more question, or let me take one question from your textbook itself. That will give you some confidence that we are also solving the textbook. A student, so in this figure, let me take this one. This is the figure. So right, in the figure shown, you have to find angle C, means angle D C E, means this is the one of the angle that you have to find. What is this angle? Okay, you also have to find angle E. Angle E को भी निकालिएगा. Okay, though angle E is required to calculate the angle C, and the value, consider this as X. Also find X. What is this X? Okay, these
Sir,
are the,
X is 35 degree. Alternate interior angles.
okay, X is 35 degree. Which one is parallel to which one? That you have to take care. Angle E will be 35 degree, not the angle X. Very
Sir,
good.
AB is parallel to D.
So there you have to apply for calculating the angle E, not the value of X. So solution, a student. Let me draw this figure once again. Sorry. So I have taken the figure once again for our rough work. A student, in this case we are observing that, now observe this carefully. I will denote by my own color. A student, here in this case, this AB is parallel to DC and AE is transversal. So right, AB parallel to DE and AE transversal. Means, let me redraw it with a different color. आप जरा ध्यान दीजिए स्टूडेंट, हम क्या कहना चाह रहे हैं. यहां भी आप ये देखिए, ये लाइन इसके पैरेलल है एंड ये इसका एक ट्रांसवर्सल है. आर यू गेटिंग लाइक दिस? सो व्हाट विल हैपन, वॉट एवर दिस एंगल 35 degree is here, same will be this angle. Is it okay? So from this we can write directly, this implies angle E, which is inside the triangle, is same as angle BAE, or whether you call this as BAE or BAC, mean the same thing. Okay, student? Good. So this is because of alternate interior angle. So this value is our 35 degree. Okay, student? Now, while this angle is calculated as 35 degree, What will be this this angle C? Now
53 plus 35 minus plus
very
C
good.
is equal to 180 degree.
Now
Angle.
see angle D plus the angle C. Angle C means inside the triangle. So better to at C there are two kind of triangle, two kind of angle. One is inside the triangle and another one is outside the triangle. So outside the triangle is your X. Okay. So you may denote this by Y plus angle Y plus this angle E is equals to 180 degree. Means Y we need to calculate 53 plus the Y that we want to calculate plus 35 is equals to 180 degree. So just calculate the value of Y. It is 180 minus 90 degree. 50 plus 30 is 80. So it is 90 degree. So what is this value? So this is your 90 degree. Are you getting this angle? So this angle is our 90 degree. This we have calculated. Now for X, how we can calculate the value of X? A student, AE is a straight line. Is a straight line. So it will act as a linear pair. That we have to
Sir,
take care. Yes, tell me.
53
Oh,
plus
why
35 is
is
equal
it-
to 88.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
50. Sorry, 53 and 30. Yes, it is 53. Wrongly, I have taken this as 55. Okay, student, it is our 88. Correct me slightly. Yes, student, it is our 88 degree. So it is our how much? 92 degree. Okay, student. Is it okay now? Good.
Yes.
So this is
Yes.
a straight line. Now, student, now we have to observe about the straight line. Means x plus y is again 180 degree. So this implies x plus y is 180 degree. X we have to calculate and y we have calculated here. So it is our 92 degree is equals to 180 degree. So what is the value of x?
88 degree.
Okay.
Very good. Minus 92. This is our 88 degree. So therefore, x is equals to 88. Student, this way everything can be calculated by observing carefully. So here, once we have applied the property of parallel lines, then another time we have applied the property of triangle, then we have applied the property of linear pair. Okay. Okay. Let us move to the other property of triangle called exterior angle property. So another 10 minutes we are able to finish the last topic. Okay, student, these are important questions. Okay, so it may be asked to calculate this internal angle of a triangle like y, the other one, this e. So everything I have analyzed. Is this okay, student, or any doubt? Then please ask.
No doubt, sir.
Good. So the other theorem called exterior angle property. Exterior angle properties of a triangle. So what this theorem tells that I will write later. So it tells that any exterior angle is sum of two opposite interior angles. So theorem is like this. But what is this exterior angle? Let us understand that one first. A student, let us consider a triangle ABC. So draw a triangle ABC. Now, a student, any one of the vertex is produced. So produce one of the vertex. Produce one of the vertex means what? You have to extend that. Produce one of the side at any vertex. Say, yes, tell me which vertex I shall take. कोई सा भी बोलिए, जो आप बोलेंगे मैं वहीं पे आपको बताऊंगा.
एंगल ए.
ओके बहुत लोग बोल रहे हैं ए, तो देखिए मैं ए पर ही एक्सटेंड करके इसको बनाता हूं. तो देखिए देयर आर एट वर्टेक्स ए वी हैव टू साइड्स, ईदर दिस साइड BA or AB, it is this side. Okay, so I can extend this in this manner. Okay student, so we may write this point as D. It is one way. So whatever the angle form at this place, tell me what will be the angle form. For angle form means two line or line segments should be there. So this is the angle form. So this is called as your exterior angle at A. Exterior angle A. Okay student? A student, one of you may ask, sir, why you have just extended this BA? I'm interested in extending CA. Some of you may ask, surely you are free to do that. A student, while you are extending this CA, observe this C and A. This is the side. Now extending this, how it will get extended? Students, so while it is being extended, it will go like this. Is it okay? So it will go like this. At this time, what will be the exterior angle? A student, at this time, the remaining side AB that we are taking, this is the exterior angle. Okay, student, this is the exterior angle A. Now tell me whether this exterior angle and this exterior angle both are same or both are different.
Same, sir.
Why same?
Vertically opposite angles.
Very good. That is the point that you have to understand. Since it is vertically opposite angle, so whether I take this angle, let me call the yellow line extended at as E. So whether I produce the A to E or whether I produce the A to D, I will get same exterior angle. Are you getting? And what is this one? This is the interior angle denoted by A only. This is our B, means angle B, right? With the angle symbol, this is angle C. Okay, student. Similarly, you are free to draw this exterior angle at any vertex. स्टूडेंट बुक में जस्ट एक ही जगह ड्रॉ करके एक दिखा दिया जाता है, बाकी छोड़ दिए जाते हैं आपके अंडरस्टैंडिंग के लिए, बट आप कहीं से भी आप ड्रॉ कर सकते हैं. स्टूडेंट इफ यू आर ड्रॉइंग दिस फॉर बी, बी में बहुत सारे लोग बोलेंगे कि ए बी को एक्सटेंड कर दो. स्टूडेंट यस, यू आर फ्री टू एक्सटेंड दिस टू डी. देन व्हाट इज द एक्सटीरियर एंगल बी? दिस इज द इंटीरियर एंगल, so this is the exterior angle B. Are you getting a student? You are also free to extend this.
Yes, sir.
CB. If you are extending this CB, it will go like Lakshana. Are you getting? No, not getting?
Yes, sir, getting.
Good. यदि कोई डाउट हो तो बीच बीच में पूछा करिए. So if I am extending this C B, then it will be like this one. Okay, student? Again, the angle will be with this side and this one. This is same as this one. Okay? So the exterior, this is also exterior angle B. So whether you produce in the line of any of the touching side of that vertex, you will get the same exterior angle. Are you getting? So this way you have to keep in mind. So what this theorem tells that, so write down the theorem. So this theorem tells that the exterior angle of a triangle is sum of their two opposite interior angles. A student, in this case, what are the interior angle? For this B, or let me consider for the first figure, say A. For angle A, this angle B and the angle C, these are the two opposite interior angle for angle A. Okay? If we consider this B, then it is the angle A and the other opposite interior angle is angle C. Okay? So these are the interior angle. You may write here interior or opposite interior angles. Are you getting? So this theorem correlates this exterior angle with the opposite interior angle. So this theorem simply tells that exterior angle A will be angle B plus angle C. It is only this one. If I am writing for this figure, so for this figure, it will be written like this: exterior angle B. So B is already taken for the exterior. What is the leftover angle? Angle A, and other interior angle is angle C.
C.
Yes. So these are the things. The same thing can also be written for the vertex C, where the exterior angle can be framed. So the general form of writing this theorem is that the exterior angle of a triangle, the exterior angle of a triangle is sum of its two opposite, these things are very important, two opposite interior angle. So it is like this. So what this theorem mean? A student, let us take this. Let us take this triangle as ABC. Let us produce at this C. Now I am producing at C. It is going to this D. What is the exterior angle? So whatever the side produced, so that produced side with the other side at that vertex. Okay? BC is produced. So produced side CD and CA, there this angle is formed. This is exterior angle C. You are able to produce this AC also, then again it will come downward, but this result doesn't change it. This is equals to, this is our angle A, this is our angle B. Okay? So for this figure, we can write this angle or exterior, EXT means exterior, angle C is equals to angle A plus angle B. Okay? Similarly, also, if we are drawing exterior angle at angle A, though it is not drawn in figure, exterior angle at A will be equal to what? Exterior angle A. A student, without drawing the figure also we can write.
Angle B plus angle C.
Yes, the A is already taken for exterior, so you have to leave this angle. The other interior is the angle B and angle C. Similarly, exterior angle B, so B is taken, so angle C plus
B plus
angle
angle A.
A. Are you getting? So these three are the things that we can apply or we can prove. So we have to prove this also. So a student, prove is also very easy. So all these three pairs are always holding good. So you are free to apply these three pairs wherever required. So these are the things to be proved. Whatever I have written, it is to prove. For that, we need not do here any kind of construction. We can directly prove it. A student, this is the angle C. Now, what we have? So for proving, we can take the angle sum property of a triangle. So right, in triangle ABC, what we have? Angle A plus angle B plus angle C. Understand, students? This is the angle A that I am taking. This is the angle B that I am taking. This is the angle C that I am taking. So these are the three interior angle of a triangle. So I can write sum of these interior angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equals to 180. Why? This is the angle sum property. Okay, student? Now, so take this as equation 1. Now, after this, you have to focus at vertex C only. A student, while focusing at vertex C, what we can observe? At this C, it is a straight line. Are we observing this as the straight line? It means whatever this angle C that we are going to take, and this exterior angle C, sum of these two will be 180 degree. Can we write like that?
Yes,
So
sir.
that we have to do.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So write at point C, this AD is a straight line. So while AD is a straight line, we can write angle C. This one, the outer one is denoted as exterior angle C. Okay. And exterior angle C is how much? 180 degree. Again, why? Because it is a linear pair or a straight angle. Very good. Now see, right hand side, both the 1 and 2 have the same right hand side, means it is 180 degree. So we can equate this. So from 1 and 2, what we can get? We can equate this, means angle A plus angle B plus angle C. When their right hand sides are equal, then their left hand side can also be equated. Exterior angle C. Now observe this. Here we are getting angle C and angle C is being getting cancelled. It means angle A plus angle B is equal
to exterior angle C.
Very good. So this way we have proved that exterior angle C is equals to angle A plus angle B. Here this was C. So similarly, we can write for exterior angle A. What will be this? So this will be angle A is
B
here.
plus
So you have to leave this A word. You have to write for the other angle. Yes, student, what is that?
Angle B plus angle C.
Very good. And what is the third pair?
Exterior angle B is equal to angle A
Very
plus
good.
angle
So angle B is equals to angle C plus angle A, or angle A plus angle C mean the same thing. This way it is proved. Okay, student. So these are very easy that you have to understand. Okay. So exterior angle may be produced at any vertex by extending any of the side. So whether producing one of the side or any of the side at that vertex, you will get the same exterior angle. So don't worry for that. So that I have explained first, then I had written that here. A student, solve one of the question. So in figure, so let me draw a figure. So a triangle is given and this side is produced. Let me take this as A, this as B, this as C, and there is an angle bisector of this. Consider this point as D and this point as E. Whatever this angle, let me take this angle as 40 degree, or let me take this as the 50 degree. Or let me slightly reduce this. Let us take this as 40 degree. Okay, student. And this angle is given as your another, this angle is our 30 degree. So in figure, BE is angle bisector for exterior angle B. Exterior angle B. Are you getting? It means it is on the exterior angle. And angle C is equals to 30 degree. Then you have to find all the remaining interior angle. Find the remaining interior angle of triangle. Yes, student, find it. Students, again, it is very easy. Student, while this is 40 degree, what does it mean?
Sir, angle is 50 degree.
Angle A. So let me draw this figure once more.
Sir, angle A is 50 degree.
Very good. It is like this. The figure is like this. So it is our
Angle B.
A. Yes, yes, yes. Tell me. You continue to tell.
Angle B is 100 degree.
Very good. The figure is like this, student. I have just redrawn the figure. In this case, when this is 40, it is given that angle bisector means this will also be 40 degree. Okay, student? Are we getting like that? So, right? Angle or exterior angle B. What will be this value? This is 40 plus this 40. Why this 40 we have just written in this figure? Because D is angle bisector. So, we may write 40 plus 40. It is 80 degree. Are we getting like this? Now, this angle A, this angle plus angle C is equals to exterior angle B. Can we write like this? Using exterior angle property of a triangle. We can write for exterior angle B, this entire one is the exterior angle. Are you getting this? Student, this will act as the exterior angle because one of the side is this, another side is this. So this is the exterior angle. Getting? This is equals to the 40 plus 40. because it was given this is the angle bisect. So the angle A that we need to calculate, but angle C is given in the figure. The exterior angle 40 plus 40 is now 180. Sorry, only 80. So angle A is nothing but it is 80 minus 30. It is our 50. Okay. So angle A we have calculated as 50 degree. It is one of the angle that we have calculated. Now, what is the other angle? This angle, angle B. What is angle B? Now same.
100.
Very good. Very good. So angle B plus exterior angle B is going to give us 180 degree. Why? It is the linear pair. The angle B, the exterior angle B we have already calculated as 80 is equals to 180 degree. So this implies angle B is equals to 180 minus 80. This way we will get angle B as 100 degree. So this way it is calculated. So students, questions are very easy. Based on this, you have to solve our textbook question. And if you have doubt, then we will do it. Student, again observe carefully in question number 3. Again 100 degree and 135 degree means 110 and 135 are exterior. So that will be sum of these two that you can calculate. Okay. So what is the angle R in this case? It is asked like this. The question may be asked like this. Sorry, I'm not able to copy. So students, questions are very easy. I hope you people can do the textbook questions. या मैं करके अभी दिखाऊं? आप घर में करिए. Yes, I hope you people can do it. तो आप घर में करेंगे. Let me write down the homework. आप घर में ये वैकेशन में करिए एंड जब नहीं सॉल्व होंगे I will solve it. Okay, student. So write down the vacation homework. So our homework, textbook, exercise 1 and 2 we have already finished.
6.3.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
6.3. Now student, this exemplar problem, exercise 1 we have done. So exercise 1, 2, 3 and 4, do all this. I think 1 we have already done. 1 we have done, no?
Yes, sir.
So do this 2, then 6.3, 6.4, this as the homework. In vacation homework, you have to do this thing. Students, vacation में अपने आरसी बुक के 6 का एक्सरसाइज 1 एंड एक्सरसाइज 2 करके आइए. साथ में वी हैव डन दी चैप्टर 4 भी हमने कर लिए थे क्या? और किसी
Yes, sir.
स्टूडेंट का बाकी है देन प्लीज डू द एक्सरसाइज 1 एंड एक्सरसाइज 2 ऑफ आवर आरसी का ही. Similarly, I think chapter 1 we have finished very nicely. The chapter 2 we had also finished. 2 भी हमने किए थे ना polynomials.
Yes, sir.
हाँ. Please do this much as your homework, as vacation homework. Now write our next class when we shall keep a student on first. Is it okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay. So it is our 1st November that we have to keep in mind. So there we will do the revision, and whatever the leftover things, that we will move fast. This chapter is also finished. Next chapter is also very easy, hardly 3 to 4 classes enough for us. So this way we are able to finish our topics. So maths बहुत ही easy है 9th का, but हमारे बहुत सारे बच्चों को tough लगता रहता है. So student, don't feel this is the tough. It is very